on The Link Show, we're testing our vision with Bob.
And we're continuing our series on Joseph.
All that and more.
Are you ready? Let's get linked! Welcome back to The Link Show, where we got Bob here, our slimy blue friend.
He's our little mascot today. Oh
no,
guys.
Bob! Anyway, we're continuing on with our series on Joseph.
Yes, who had visions.
Who had visions.
We've given Bob vision with his eyeball.
Yeah, singular vision. Singular, not plural. But we also have another amazing challenge today.
Yes.
I'm currently 1 up.
You are 1 up, so I need to join you on the leaderboard.
Or Bob will join me
Or
on the
Bob.
leaderboard.
No, Bob's gotta like stay neutral. He's our mascot.
He is our mascot. After 7 years of Link Crew, we finally have a mascot.
Right. We've asked for one, and so we made one ourselves.
We've made one ourselves.
It's Bob.
It's literally just a prop that we found in the cupboard.
But we gave him life.
But we gave him life, and he's gonna give us life now in our
Yep.
challenge. But before we get to our challenge, why don't we check out?
Preach part 1.
Okay, so today we're going to continue the story of Joseph. And so if you haven't had a chance to see last week's episode, you'll need to go back and watch that because we look at the first part of Joseph's story. And then in a little bit, we're going to look at part 2 of the story. But before we do that, I want to tell you a little bit about an experience that I had. I got home on a plane after traveling to a different country. I flew to a country called Japan, and I had the best time. It was a fun holiday that me and my son went on. But while I was there, I noticed something. Being in a different place, in a different country, the people there are so different to us here in Australia. They speak a different language. They eat different types of food. When you walk down the street, all of the restaurants there are different to the restaurants that are here. Over there, the way people do things is different. Like one thing I noticed, people don't really walk while they're eating. They stop and eat while they're standing, put their rubbish in the bin, and then they walk. Whereas here, if you walk down the street, you'll see people having a coffee or food while they walk. You see, the way they live there is different to the way that we live here. Now, for me going there, it was heaps of fun because it was a holiday. But even though it was a holiday, there were some times that were really difficult. I remember getting to a train station knowing that I had to get somewhere else, but not being able to figure out how to get there. The signs were in Japanese and I couldn't figure out where I was meant to go. And so we ended up having to go and find somebody that spoke English to help get us to where we wanted to go. And so I was thinking about that, how I felt being in a different country where the language was different, the way people lived was different. It was a new experience. And then I was thinking a little bit about the story of Joseph that we're about to look at in just a moment, that he had gone from his own home where he knew the people, he knew the way that they lived, to then being sold as a slave and taken to a different country, to Egypt, and how scary that might have felt, not knowing what the people there were like, not knowing if he would fit into the way that they lived. And so we're going to take a look at the way that Joseph handled that, and we're also going to see what we should do when we feel like we're a little bit overwhelmed and we're not sure what's going on in our lives as well. But we'll talk about that in just a minute.
Hey, we got Bubblicious over here who's gonna do a game with us today.
Yeah, we need our mascot.
We got another challenge today. I'm currently 1 up. I keep reminding you.
Okay, thank you.
I keep
Reminder.
I'm currently 1 up from the egg challenge because, you know, ingenuity. But hey, we need to figure out what game we're playing. We're currently looking at a screen right now
Very
that's
pixelated.
very pixelated. This is, you know, probably 180 pixels. I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna have to talk to our producer.
Yeah, producer, what are we doing? Are we
Let it.
unscrambling?
Today's game is called Should Have Gone to Specsavers. You'll be presented with a pixelated image, and the first person to guess gets a point. Whoever gets the most pixelated guesses, whoever gets the most images correct wins this game. Theme story of Joseph. The first image is ready, 3,
so
2, 1, go.
Eagle.
Stone. Camel. Cow. There's having
Sheep.
cows.
Sheep.
Oh!
That's a sheep. That's what they make.
Oh.
There we go. Oh!
I've heard that sheep.
Alright,
It's
next
a
one.
nice sheep.
That's a nice sheep. This looks like a Picasso
That looks like
painting.
a cow.
Yeah.
Yes!
That's what Noah looks like when he wakes up in the morning. Anyway,
Next!
how did you get a cow to... Where
Desert! Oh, the hay, the stalks of hay. Egypt. Pyramids.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, crops. Famine. Dreams. Crops. It's wheat.
Wheat!
Wheat.
I said that!
You didn't say wheat.
No, you said hay. Hay is not
Oh my
wheat.
days.
Hay is not wheat. Horses don't eat wheat, they eat hay.
Next.
Okay.
2-1.
2-1! Oh, true. People! Me! That's actually... They're not part of the Joseph story. What is this about?
We're so cute though. Look
I'm
at
thinking
us.
about the Bible.
But look at us. We're
Dang.
so
Part of
cute.
the Joseph episode. Which
Oh,
is this episode.
Was it actually?
blonde
Have we done this
hair.
before?
Vibes.
Sunset! Oh.
Fire.
Egypt! Pyramids! Pyramids! Oh, Bubblicious! Here we go. Well.
In the well.
Joseph in
This
the
guy
ditch.
from the well.
Well, Wellington.
Honestly, I actually will give it to you. I'll give it to yes, because I was going with hole, but
That's a ditch, yeah.
they put him in
A well.
A well.
Yeah, I said well and then ditch.
So yeah, well done.
So
Who's getting the point?
4-2. Miguel. You can run it back.
like Cece.
You can run it back. You can run it back.
Sorry, cameraman's reflected here.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Run the tape back and you'll see Miguel said it first.
3-3.
Run
Let's
it
go.
back.
Let's go.
Captain's challenge.
In
Well.
the well.
Miguel said it first.
4-2. 4-2. Whoa!
Okay, 4-2, last round.
I knew it!
Double points.
Double point.
Rainbow coats.
Rainbow.
Coat.
Rainbow. Couldn't quite find
Pretty sure I said rainbow first.
Rainbow for you. I don't know if that's how the song goes.
Guy. To show
Talking about
God's
Noah's Ark
promises
now.
are true. That's the song.
That's the one. Ah!
I got
Did I
this-
just win again?
No.
That's crazy!
Nah.
Hey, what a great game. Well done, producer.
I'm off
The
it.
cameraman almost took me out though, not gonna lie. Why don't we check out our animated Bible story?
Say hello to Joseph, one of 12 brothers. But out of all of the brothers, Joseph was his father's favorite, and so all of the other brothers hated him. They captured him and they sold him as a slave, and now we find Joseph on his way to a different country, to a place called Egypt. When Joseph got to Egypt, a man named Potiphar, who was the Pharaoh's assistant, bought Joseph to serve in his house. But it didn't take long for Potiphar to realize that God was with Joseph and that everything Joseph did was excellent. And so Joseph was put in charge of the entire household. And God blessed Potiphar's house because of Joseph. Potiphar's wife saw how well Joseph was doing, and so she wanted Joseph to do bad things. But Joseph didn't want anything to do with anyone who would make him do the wrong thing. And so Potiphar's wife became angry and she wanted to get rid of Joseph. And so Potiphar's wife lied to Potiphar, telling him that Joseph had done the wrong thing and betrayed them. And so Potiphar became angry and threw Joseph into the dungeon. Joseph was in the dungeon for over 2 years. But then the Pharaoh of Egypt had a dream that made him worried. So he called on Joseph to come and explain the dream. Joseph came and told the Pharaoh that his dream was a vision of the future and helped the Pharaoh prepare for everything that was going to happen. The Pharaoh was so impressed with Joseph and trusted him, and so put Joseph in charge of the entire land of Egypt. Joseph went from being in the lowest dungeon to now being the second most powerful person in the entire land of Egypt. One of the things that I love about this story is that although things were going wrong for Joseph, he'd been sold as a slave, he'd gone into a different country where he didn't really know what was going on, he still chose to do his best. That although other people had been mean to him, he wasn't mean to other people, but instead he chose to be kind. He chose to work hard. He chose to be a good example of the way that he knew God wanted him to live. And so he's in this man's house, Potiphar, and he's doing his best. People see that God was with him. People could see that whatever Joseph was doing would be blessed. And so Potiphar decides to put Joseph in charge. But then once again, something else goes wrong. Someone lies about Joseph and then he gets thrown in the dungeon. But even in the dungeon, in the story, he meets some other people. And instead of being mean to them, he's kind to them while he's in the dungeon. And because he's doing his best, even in the dungeon, the man in charge of the dungeon was like, wow, who are you? And he put Joseph in charge in the dungeon. And then because of that, Joseph got to see the Pharaoh, the man in charge of all of Egypt. And Joseph became the second in charge. You see, we all have things go wrong in our lives. Things get difficult. People are mean to us. People lie about us. Sometimes people hurt our feelings. Everyone has something bad happen to them. We can't really control what happens to us. But you know what we can control? The way that we act. When things go wrong, are we going to complain and get sooky and get angry? Or are we going to pick up our chin and say, you know what? I'm still going to do my best. I'm still going to be kind. I'm still going to help others. Even if other people are mean to me, I'm not going to be like them. I'm going to choose to do the right thing. And did you know that the Bible even says that when we're faced with challenges, that when we have Jesus on our side, that we can do all things through Jesus. There's nothing that is impossible for Jesus. And when we let him help us, that's when we can face the challenges of life, where we can be kind when others are mean. We can be generous when other people are stingy. And so for me, I know what I've learned from this story is that even when people are mean to me, I'm still going to be kind. Even when people lie about me, I'm still going to tell the truth. When other people are lazy, I'm still going to try my best, because I know that when I do that, there's a good future waiting for me.
What a great message. I really loved how in all of that and everything that Joseph went through, he still tried his best and he still trusted in God, and that God had a plan for him and for his life.
So good. And he tried his best, just like we try our best in the games every week. We get aggressively loud because we're passionate about it, and I get robbed.
Oh my gosh, ain't no way you just said you get robbed. No shot. For the past 3 years, I've been playing 1v2.
Okay.
Playing 1v2.
Okay.
And occasionally. Hey, but that's all we have for you today. Remember, go check out thelinkcrew.com. But I'm Miguel.
I'm Cece.
I'll see you next time on The Link Show.
Bye.
Bye.